It is summer. There's going to be lots of distractions, if you know what I mean. So got to pay attention, and I've got to make sure other people are paying attention as well. There's no point in going there yet, because I think that side still needs to go before we get a chance to. Line bikes, line bikes, line bikes. Wow, a line bike obeying the law. Look at that. It's pretty much never seen before.
Naughty, naughty, very naughty.
Apologies, there's a little bit of a delay in the videos for a week. I have been away to Serbia for a wedding, and let's get these out of the way. I have been away for about a week to a wedding. I did take some footage. I did have some footage lined up to actually make some videos, but unfortunately the audio wasn't working on the DJI. On the mic 2 wasn't working. You know what I might do going forward, because I have a DJI mic 2 and I have a mic 3. I may just fit them both into the helmet and turn them both on, connect one to the 360 and have one connected to the Action 4. That's an interesting bike, isn't it? Look at that. Wow. It looks quite comfortable for an old one as well. Yes, if I have both mics, then I think we'll be in a position where we will never lose audio, which will be great. You're going to take it wide. I will take it slightly wide, even though you've got your own cycle bay. Looks like he may want to do a U-turn. No, we're good. I'm going to put this down because we are moving a little bit and you're probably getting loads of wind noise. And I'm going to stay in this lane because it is easier to move here, even though we need to go left. That's a nice Tesla. A few years old, but it's still one of the good ones. Gold wing doors and all that sort of shit. So yeah, we're heading home today from London, heading back to Kent. We are going to be doing the through London a little bit, then going to take the Limehouse onto the A13, go all the way to the Dartford crossing. Then we're going to be taking Dartford Bridge, the Queen Elizabeth II Bridge, over to Kent. From Kent we'll be doing the A289, then onto the A2, and then the A2 all the way up to Medway. Loads of people do this. They look at those lights. They should just sequence those lights, because people sitting at these traffic lights, they look at those lights and they go on green from them lights. How did he get in front? Did he filter? I didn't see him. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. Yeah, so we do the A2 all the way down to kind of Medway. We go through the Medway tunnel, through to Gillingham, and then past Rainham to where I am. I'm going to stay in the right hand lane here. Not much benefit of going all the way down the inside there, and there's not room to filter through the two sections of traffic. I do like those tyres on that Ranger, very nice. Shorts, let me just quickly tell you about shorts, and I'm talking about YouTube shorts. When I put YouTube shorts up, I don't often reply to the comments, because I find that with YouTube shorts, people usually comment on those I mean, some of them are actually quite valid comments, quite good constructive criticism, but a lot of them are a bit trolly. Unfortunately, there is a very good channel that has now stopped doing videos, and I'm gonna get it wrong here because I can't remember that. I'm subscribed to it, but I can't remember the name. I think it is PWR, Motorcycle Training, and it's basically an instructor that originally put some videos up for his students, and he had something like 13,000 subscribers. He wasn't interested in fame and fortune. He wasn't interested in being, you know, getting all the likes and the comments and the subs. He just did it to help other people. and unfortunately he got a lot of trolls starting to comment and, you know, criticize him on his channel. So unfortunately he put out a YouTube video a few days ago saying that thanks for all the support and thanks for watching, but you know, I was doing this just to help students, and the amount of criticism and negative feedback I'm getting, it just doesn't, it's not worth him doing it. So he said from that point on he's not making any more videos. Whether he makes the videos and puts them private, I don't know, but I will put a link up because it is a very good channel. Inside, or no, you know, I'm just going to hold. I can go between these two vehicles, but I'm just going to hold, and I'm actually going to leave enough room there for any other motorbikes or mopeds to come down and actually get in that position. I do need fuel. I've got about 40 miles left in the tank, so I do need to get some fuel. I've got my pockets open, which means my keys could fall out. So yeah, yeah, unfortunately he's shut down, but it is what it is. I try not to read too many of it. If I see a negative comment, I refrain from responding. I refrain from taking anything. Some negative comments are constructive criticism for me. So easy wobbly, easy. Oh, first time on a bike. Yeah, they're constructive criticism, so I do like that sort, but pure trolling where you just go, you're shit, or something like that, and like, give me something to work with, you know? Give me something to improve on. If you're saying I'm crap at something, give me an idea. Tell me why you think it's that, and then I can make my decision whether, you know what, you're right, and I do that a lot, or I can make my decision that you don't really know what you're talking about. Taxi can't decide whether it wants to get over or not because of this bike, so I'm going to make it easier and just go through there. Yeah, you're 1.5 meters from bicycles. Yeah, it's not possible in London, guys. I'm sorry, it's not possible. I see the car turning on the right hand side here. It's not possible, and I've got to say this, a lot of the stuff that I do on my bike in London, you can't apply that elsewhere in the country or elsewhere in a different country. It is very different. It's very different. Very different indeed. London is it's the most populated country is the most populated city in the country. And there's a lot of things that go on here that you don't really see elsewhere. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't see as many rental bikes in another city in the country jumping red lights like they do in London. And I'm pretty sure you don't see bikers as well. I've got a not lifesaver here because I know he's going to stop. His brake light's coming already. I know there's a taxi here, and behind that taxi I've got one car. So my position here is to quickly finish this speed check and then get into this position. That puts me in a safer position. The reason the bus is going so slowly is because of the Brompton cycle there. This guy's braking. Does he want to turn is the question. And this is what we're going to look out for. Parked cars, but the bus lane does extend to the right hand side, which is good. I'm also keeping my eye out for a petrol station. I'm pretty sure I can pick one up in Dagenham, but I don't know for sure. I do want to turn right here. There is a queue of traffic. I am good with the lights. I can see the lights up there are green, so I may be able to get a space. I will try and get into a space as and where I can. That is an ideal opportunity. I use the speed and the torque of the bike to get myself in position. I moved from 15 mile an hour there in third gear, and accelerated nicely. So one of the reasons now, you see the queue, he's not seeing me, you see the queue, you see a guy pulling out on the left, he's decided to actually go round the coach, and I thought that Volkswagen would pull into the lane. It did. Another keep clear sign. I know I'm jumping around a little bit on the conversation here, guys, but when something happens, I like to talk about it. Yes, could fold my wing mirrors in. Yes, could go through the gap, and I would clear both of those cars, but the traffic is moving, so I will get another opportunity to assess the situation. Red light now. Mercedes has seen me and he's done me a real good one by moving over there. I'm not going to gain much room. You are a top man, thank you, mate. I'm not going to gain much room, but I can get just in front of this coach. The coach driver is a UK coach driver, so he's on the right hand side. Looking behind, make sure he's not moving, because if he is, I'll go through the gap. Otherwise, I will get myself behind this apparently new driver. A Prius new driver. First time I've seen that. Looking on the right side, lifesaver, and now I'm going through, and I'm going to take this position here. Get myself in here at the front of the lights, and you could say yes, hold back, it's not worth it. Yes, possibly boy racer on the left hand side, possibly one on the right hand side. So I've got to be very attentive with these lights now. I can see the reflection of the green, but the sunlight often makes that a little bit hard to see. So I am going to actually put myself into first gear and literally just hold. I'll probably do that about now. So we're going to be turning left. The left hand light should go first, and we're going to push out there to about the middle, assess the situation of who's behind, who's coming up quickly. We've got a BMW on the left hand side and we've got the SUV on the right behind us. So hopefully not going to go city crazy, because they've both seen me, and we can pull out and we can take a tight turn, but we've got to accelerate a little bit forward to get away. Like that, quick lifesaver, he's clear, which means I can go into this lane. No point in me checking both sides. I check one side, takes too much time to check both sides, and I don't have the time in that position. I check one side to make sure that that side is clear, and because it is, that's the route I take. If it wasn't clear, I would have to then lifesaver and check the right hand side. But I'm just doing one side to make it easier for me, safer for me. I'm in the blind spot, but they have got the orange indicator on their mirror. This guy's slowing right down for some reason. Does he want to change lanes? Not sure. He's still slow, so I will go through here. Overtaking, undertaking, yes. Maybe an illegal undertake. Is it safe? You decide, but for me, I ride how I ride, and I ride what I feel is safe for me. You may see it differently. You may be from a different part. You're drifting over. You may be from a different part of the country where we don't ride. You don't ride like we ride in London, but it's pretty much, if you ride in London, you commute in London, I can pretty much guarantee you all pretty much ride similar. Some ride faster, some ride slower, but you all pretty much ride similar. Elsewhere in the country, you probably queue a little bit more. You probably don't filter at such higher speeds. You probably don't pass traffic on the inside. I don't know. I'm in the blind spot of this transit, so I will accelerate a little bit. But now I need to drop back because I can't see past this truck. Here, I will move over lanes. And the reason I'll move over lanes is because I've got better visibility to what's in front of that truck. I know in front of this van it is clear, so he is unlikely to slam his brakes on, but the truck could stop at any time and I won't have clear visibility to see that. Like if I was still behind him now, brake lights come on and he's right up that guy's arse. If that guy was to brake really hard, we're all braking really hard. GLE, love that car, I'm a bit biased. Okay, you're a bit smoky, mate. I don't know why you're so smoky, but I'm going through. That car has stopped. Everyone has stopped. We're filtering. The Kia is hovering. Why is the Kia hovering? And the problem is that the Kia is making a gap. Please do not move into this lane. Thank you. Gaps, always looking for gaps. This is not a good sign when we are blocked and stationary already at this point. Not a good sign at all. I don't know if you remember previous videos, I talked about boxes and I drew that little box junction on the screen. You imagine you've got a box junction by the side of each of these cars. When there is a box junction overlapping with another box junction, lights have turned red, checking the floor to make sure it's the level surface it is. And I will put myself here. He almost went for a red. When you've got a box junction that overlaps another box junction, that's a danger zone. It basically means that people... I'm going to get in front of this silver car very quickly. It basically means that people could could change lanes. If the box junction is blocked with another box junction, they can't turn in there. There's a car there. They can't change lanes. I say box junction, let's just say box, because box junction is not the right terminology. So these cars are parallel. Their boxes would be overlapping. All of these cars. But as the boxes stop overlapping, this guy should really not be filtering down this side. If you are watching this, let me ask a favour. Please filter down the right hand side, because if you've got two bikes filtering down opposite sides, you're pushing vehicles. The vehicle that sees the bike first, or whichever bike the vehicle sees first, will try and make room, because people are nice. They will try and make room, but unfortunately that puts the biker on the other side in danger. There is a slip road there, so we can forgive the guy, because he probably was going down the slip road, and he was just filtering, trying to make progress. That's what it's all about. So we have to be careful either way. Box junction, I'm not saying box junction, the box is not overlapping on that car back there. As this traffic slows on the left hand side and the right hand side is still moving, you're looking for people from the left to the right. They are likely going to move over from left to right. Big area here now, it's opposite. Guy wants to move over, exactly as I just said. They're looking to move over because they want to progress. They want to progress through the traffic. There's a lane merge. This Toyota is about to move over. I'm going to go through this gap, got loads of room. I don't know if on the camera it looks like I don't have much room, but I've got loads of room when I go through gaps. Sometimes it's a tight squeeze. I'll tell you that's a tight squeeze. But most of the time I've got a lot of room. We want to make sure that this Ford does not go over to the right hand lane. We are going to go through this tunnel, and this tunnel is likely to have double whites. So we will get ourselves in a position. Yeah, there's double whites here. So we'll get ourselves in a little position here. This is not advisable. This is called, if I move over these lines, which I'm going to now, this is actually not a legal move. You can be prosecuted for this. And I try not to do it too much. I'm doing it again now. But I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to move over to the right hand side here and not do it anymore. Let's just see how many other bikers are behind me that actually just go through the lights. Yeah. So they're straight straddling, you know. It's a thing in London. You don't do it too often. You try not to do it. But guys, the traffic is a nightmare. If I followed every single rule, I try and do it safely, but if I followed every single rule, I would never get home. Literally never get home. And I'm trying to do it slowly. I'm not just staying in the middle and just zooming down there. I'm trying to do it safely. I'm trying to do it slow enough that I'm not causing anyone any hassle. And where possible, I am staying on my side of the road, like all of this is on my side of the road. I crossed the line maybe once or twice back there. And again here, we got to be careful, because this is, the lines are finished for the other cars, the other vehicles. They may want to change lanes now. I'm dropping back because this Pepsi van is getting a bit close to that centre. Now I've got room to filter. I will make my move through there, and I will do it a little bit quicker. I'm not speeding up into the danger zone. I'm getting myself in a position where I stop or slow down, I assess the situation, and I get in and out as quickly as possible. We are going to move to the left here. You've gone over a white. It's always going to happen. You can't be in a position where you think to yourself, well, they're not allowed to do that, so they won't do it. This is London. People break the law. People do things, and it's not, you can't really say, well, you've got to expect it, because you haven't got to expect it. You just got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for it when it happens. No way I'm getting past the truck and the Mercedes unless the Mercedes and the truck are staggered. The Mercedes is over too much, and I'm not going to go on the inside of him. Maybe the truck is staggered enough that I can now get through. Doesn't look like anyone's going to be changing lanes here, because everyone is going at the same sort of speed. If one lane starts moving quicker than the other lane, they're likely to change. And this is when you have the issues. This is when you have the issues. It looks like it's going to be quite a long journey tonight, because the A13 is chocker all the way. I don't know if there's problems on the M25. I know there was that Range Rover. That's unusual for a Range Rover. Thank you, mate. I really appreciate that. Range Rovers are usually one of the ones that don't move over or see you. So that's really nice. I've got to open this because I've got a bug in my helmet. I think I blew it out. I think we're good. We see the Toyota trying to move over, and now I will use this opportunity to also move over and get in the right lane now that that merge is finished. We got forward-facing cameras. Motorcycles saying, well, no, don't apply to us. Yeah, but you know what? Just because you're not caught by the speed camera, if they see on a camera that you are driving aggressively, what is this Astra doing? He's veering over a lot. I'll say thank you to the Coast Guard because he actually left me more room to allow that manoeuvre. They can look at you on a camera and they can find your plate and they can still prosecute you even though you're not picked up by the camera. So yeah, there's CCTV everywhere, guys. There's dash cams. People can report you on dash cams. Just be safe. Just be safe. You're not always going to be legal, but don't be stupid illegal where people are going to go, right, I've had enough of you, I'm reporting you, and you're going to get done. I mean, yeah, on my channel I've got loads of stuff that if you go by the book black and white, that was an illegal move. That was an illegal move. But I mean, if I say to you, if you're a driver, van, car, motorcycle, cycle, whatever, right? The speed limit is there for a reason. How many times in one journey do you go over the speed limit? And don't tell me none, because that's rubbish. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I do like aware people, and I really do. I am grateful. If you say no, I never go over the speed limit, sorry, I don't believe you. Do not believe you. Not in this day and age when the speed limits are 20 and there's a long road and you feel like you're doing 5 miles an hour. No, but every single time you're going over the speed limit, you are breaking the law. You could be prosecuted. And yeah, just because I'm recording my journey, every time I do something wrong, yeah, I'm breaking the law, I could be prosecuted. But I don't do it all the time, and I try and do it safely. So yeah, just bear that in mind. I may have done something which is not officially legal, doesn't go by the highway code, and yeah, I know about it. But let's not be, over dramatic. Let's not get too excited about it. I make these videos for content purpose. I've got a disclaimer in every single video saying that I'm not an approved driver. I am not teaching you anything, and these videos are for content only. If you want to take something from it, fine, but I am not teaching you how to ride a motorcycle in any part of the country. I'm showing you how I ride a motorcycle in this country. I think I'm going to actually run out of fuel unless I get in there soon. Right, here I can push through. I need to stop at the next petrol tank because I feel my bike is running on fumes. D17. Did you see me? Are you just blocking me? I saw you move over then. I don't know why. Maybe you are not blocking me. Maybe you didn't see me. Maybe you're just getting away from the edge on the right hand side. Got another biker well behind me at the moment. If he does come up, I will start to slow down. But at the moment, I'm filtering at what I would call a safe speed. Yes, if you do not ride, you may think this is fast. You cannot stop your bike. You cannot react in time. Listen, when you've been commuting for a long, long time, you see me, mate, yeah? I see your grin. I know you see me. When you've been commuting for a long, long time, you start to assess the situation. You know what people are going to do. You know how their people are reacting. I'm not saying you're telepathic. I'm not saying you're a mind reader. What I'm saying is, like, this guy could move over. What I'm saying is, we're in a situation. Those both closing in on me, but I had enough time. We're in a situation where if someone wants to swing a left right now, yeah, I'm not going to stop. But nor is the car. The car's not going to stop either. So, you could be saying, if you could say, well, I won't filter that quickly, there's no way you're going to stop. If something drastic was going to happen, it doesn't matter if I'm in a car or obeying the law in the middle lane. If someone on the right hand side wants to chuck a left that quickly, they're not going to stop either. I need to get over when it's safe to do so. I do see you behind me, and I'm going to get over in a minute, mate. You got the same bike as me, so I appreciate that, but I need to find a gap where I'm not going to cause other drivers to brake. I will get past here first of all, and when there is a little gap, I'll let you pass, because he has come up pretty quickly. Maybe here I can do it. I'll give him a leg. Oh, he's decided to go on the inside. That's a stupid move. Just be patient. Just be patient, guys. I mean, I say stupid move. That's not an ideal move, let me say that. Just be patient. I will move over when I can. And I know you're impatient, you're right behind me. I'm gonna let you go, right? This time, you stay in that lane, you can go. Here we go. Didn't even say thank you. Didn't even say thank you. Illegal license plate, hazards on for some reason. Should have just held him up. No, that's naughty. That's naughty. Something has happened. There's got to be something that's happened all the way down here. Oh, where is he going now? He's filtering in different left and right lanes constantly. I'm hoping he's turning off onto the left, because I don't know what he's doing. He keeps swapping lanes. It's going to cause me an issue. Keep swapping lanes, it's going to cause me an issue. You go up my arse, you try to get past me, I let you go, you don't say thank you, and then you're riding over there again. Unsure. Anyone? Am I confused? Let me know. I'm guessing he's turning off because there's nowhere else for him to go. Right, can we get over, Mr. MG? Any chance? Yes, thank you very much. What about Mr. Transit? You good? Oh, grab your cigarette. Grab your cigarette. No, I couldn't do it. I won't do it. We're looking for people late braking to make sharp moves. They're the ones that make sharp moves because they didn't see the brake until the last minute. And if it's the last minute, they're definitely not going to check their mirror. Slight indicator there from Mr. Audi. Maybe he wants to get over. We will get ourselves in a position. We are going past these. I am going to have to get fuel. Oh, that's a naughty move. See that guy there? Coming over the chevrons to get in here. Trying to cut all of the traffic. Naughty, naughty. Very naughty. If you ain't heard that for a while, I apologise. I try to put it into at least one video. At least once in a video every time. Nice. The old Toyota GT Celica, like it. BMW 320, thank you. You see me, I'll give you a leg, thank you very much. Oh, look at that as well, give you a leg as well, thank you, mate. Appreciate that. If you don't know what a leg means, it's just an alternative way of saying thank you. Usually we won't do it on the left hand side, right? Unless there's a biker behind us. And the reason we don't do it with our hands is because it's better when filtering to keep both hands on the steering wheel. The reason we use a leg, especially on the right hand side, is because if we take our hand off the steering wheel to give a signal to say thank you, what happens? We slow down. This is the throttle. We've got to keep the throttle in a nice, comfortable position. Give him a nod. I know the brake lights are coming on and I will slow down, but I need to get myself in a better position. There is a shell. Can we move over, please, sir? You're going to let me move over? Thank you very much. I'm going to move over. I'm going to filter here for now. Check in there. I am actually going to move over. It's not a shell, it's a BP. I'm not going to move over yet because of this car. Yes, that's what we anticipated to happen. But now, because he's accelerating, I will move over behind him. And I'm going to go into the shell, into the BP. Don't use this garage when there's been heavy rain, because you won't get out. There's a massive dip with no drain on the exit, and it really does flood quite heavily. I'm not going to buy Mentos. I'm not going to buy Mentos. Oh, for those of you that see my videos, you know I like the Mentos at the petrol station. Not going to do it. Engine off. Side stand down, because we always forget that. Camera open. And we will pause both of these